Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about exceptionally retarded bull fucking shit. From Bound into Comics, the Lord of the Rings fan site embarrasses itself by promoting easily disprovable gay elves theory. Well, here is the tendency that these imbeciles have to do. For instance, they tend to grab one thing that they can easily twist and bend to their reality from something probably obscure that you just didn't even care when you read a book, watched a TV show, a movie, or anything like that. They take it and bend it to their reality. And then when you read it, it's usually something that you have done so long ago, unless you actually did it like a couple of days ago. Then your memory is going to be fresh, and you're gonna catch the nonsense that they are peddling. Otherwise, this is how they operate. So, you read something long ago and, hey, I don't quite remember, why is he... It gives you that certain level of doubt that unless you actually did it recently, unless you actually read the material or watched the TV show recently, it's not going to click on your brain. This is how these people operate. They operate in dishonesty, suffice to say. Let's go. Lord of the Rings fan site, TheOneRing, again those fucking imbeciles, continues to embarrass itself as they recently promoted an easily disprovable gay elves theory. The website's official Twitter account retweeted two separate users that posted an excerpt from the recently released The Nature of Middle-earth book, edited by Parler Hofstetter. The Nature of Middle-earth is described as the first ever publication of J.R.R. Tolkien's final writings on Middle-earth, covering a wide range of subjects and perfect for those who have read and enjoy Silmarillion, on the Lord of the Rings, Unfinished Tales, and the history of the Middle-earth, and want to learn more about Tolkien's magnificent world. It adds, quote, "In the writings in the Nature of Middle-earth reveal the journeys that he took as he sought to better understand his unique creation. From sweeping themes and as profound as elvish immortality and reincarnation and the powers of the Valar, to the more earthbound subjects of the lands of the beasts of Numenor, and the geography of the rivers and baked hills of Gondor, and even who had beards." First one, TheOneRing.net retweeted Twitter used Noel Dorinas, who wrote, "Gay Elves Canon! Tolkien Gay Elves Canon!" Oh god. These people need to grasp into some absolute need to have diversities like their life depended on it. Stop with this nonsense. Leave the things that were already written. Don't need to actually bend things to your will. And oh my god, X, Y, and the thing did a beep. Then that thing is A. No, you morons. Let's see what they're using as evidence. Gay elves. No. Gay elves canon. Tolkien gay elves canon. In this matter, quote, "In this matter, the elven tongues make distinctions to speak quenya, love which men might call friendship, but for the greatest strength and warmth and permanently in which it was felt by the Quendi, was represented by root Mel? Square root? This was primarily a motion of inclination of the Fae, and therefore could occur between persons of the same sex and different sexes. It included no sexual or procreative desire, though naturally in the incarnates the differences of sex altered the emotion, since sex is held by the Elder to belong also to the Fae and not solely to the and is therefore not wholly included in procreation." Jesus Christ, the guy who wrote this was doing everything he could to actually appeal to something. Such persons were often called Melatonin, love brothers, or love sister. So, 2 genders then. Questionable. They then retweeted another user, Hector Guerra, who wrote, "Right-wing Tolkien fans. Amazon is going to ruin Tolkien with their gay and lesbian elves Tolkien. Quote, the current terms in Quenya are Melatorni and Melatildi.
Well, right-wing Tolkien fans, Amazon is going,
The screenshot states in this, I already read that, include the section, okay, let's move on. However, as you can guess, these screenshots lack context. They're actually part of a footnote in the book that provides clarification on the meaning of love in the passage discussing Elvish marriage. The passage reads, the Quendin differed, however, from men in the following important aspect is if we speak only of them in the early ages of their life. In other individuals were more variable, so the ages defined of both of 20-60-90 are generally an approximate. After maturity at about 20, their minds and wills had far more control over the events of the body and over the direction of the uses and the serial ordering of the uses of the body's powers and functions. For instance, after maturity, one of the Quendi could marry and at once enter into the time of children, but they could postpone marriage or within marriage postpone the time of children, either because they were otherwise occupied in pursuits that absorbed them or because they had not found a desired spouse, or as men say, fallen in love, or for reasons of prudence or necessity imposed by the circumstances as in times of trouble, wandering and exile. In order to clarify this passage, the footnote begins with the excerpts shown in the tweets above. However, there is much more information provided that clearly differentiates the square root, bell, and square root, year. The next paragraph in the book reads, the desire for marriage and bodily union was represented by square root year, but this never in the uncorrupted occur without a love, square root male, nor without the desire for children. This element was therefore seldom used except for describe occasions of its dominance in the process of courting and marriage. The feelings of lovers desiring marriage and of husband and wife are usually described by square root male. This love remained, of course, permanent after the satisfaction of square root year in the time of children, but was, okay, I'm zoning out. Sorry, but I am zoning out. Strengthened by the satisfaction in the moment of its normally unbreakable bond. Okay, summarize that because I completely and utterly zoned out. Clearly, male and year are differentiated. For further clarification, the definition of male in the Lost Road and other writings edited by Christopher Tolkien is love as friend. The editor of Nature of the Middle-earth, Carl F. Hostetter, would also rebuke the idea that the excerpts refer to the same-sex love. In a thread on Reddit in the LOTR or on Prime subreddit, user Transhuman Angel shared a screenshot of the aforementioned excerpt claiming Melotini Love Brothers, same-sex love adaptation from the... It came from somebody with that... from the Nature of Middle-earth. Hostetter responded to their thread writing, nowhere does Tolkien ascribe the meaning romance to male. He specifically excludes sexuality from its meaning. He says that men might call male friendship, but that it was felt with greater strength and warmth and permanency than what men call friendship. As such, male seems closer in the meaning to devotion and dedication than more friendship. Think of Sam and Frodo, but then again, it has nothing at all to do with either romance or sexual desire. Well, at least the guy did come out clear on that. Because quite frankly, I'm not gonna lie, he's writing on there trying to explain the word, he really zoned out. I don't know, maybe because I'm an idiot. An idiot. Yeah, did you like my new effects? Yeah, production value is going up, and away. Anyway. Hostetter would provide further clarification in the thread, responding to various users. The one he wrote, nobody said it was used for sexual desire. Yes, many have, but just search for homosexual in this thread. Yeah, the devotion that married couples feel for each other that can include can indeed be felt by man and woman for each other. We ourselves experience this in familial bonds, which can be extended to non-family members. It has nothing to do with either sex or romance.
Oh, Cheerios! I feel like somebody is about to get cancelled!
In a response to another user, he wrote, "It's more complicated than that," he says, "that the desire for marriage and bodily union was represented by air, but these never in the uncorrupted occur without love. This element was therefore seldom used, except for the described occasion of... Let's move on." He continues, "Some which men might call friendship, follow that. In short, it seems to me that here is this desire for bodily union." Okay, so the guy did debunk the absolutely retarded bullshit from TheOneRing.net. The Catholic Church's teachings on homosexuality is quite clear in the Catechism of the Catholic Church. It reads, blah blah blah. So basically, it got debunked. Right, quite interesting, isn't it? But I have a nasty feeling that he may end up getting cancelled for going against the narrative. You never go against the narrative against these type of people, no matter if they are stormcocks or retards like those. Anyway, if you like this type of content, I'm going to start abusing that aspect. Hey, I'm a children. I am a child. I like to abuse new toys. Anyway, stay right here on youtube.com/Jester. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell button so you can actually come on, enjoy more, and get a notification when my beautiful face is about ready to show up on your screen, especially when you're about to take a goddamn fucking dump. Yeah, 12 minutes to take a dump, that's a long time, sir. Or probably not enough, depending on the amount of shit that comes out of your bunghole. So, with that bombshell, have a great 40. Bye!